guys, it's Laura. How are you? Just trying to get myself all settled as usual. I went to the Salvation Army today because I have zero willpower. So I'm going to show you what I got because I did okay. This should be a quick one today. I say that, but it's me, so maybe not. But hopefully. Okay, cool. There. Yay! All right. Salvation Army. It is not a sale day, so a couple of things were off. There was green was 50% off, but whatever. This is one of the first things I got. These are, as you can tell, these are some high-waisted jeans. I think these are 90s. Bum Equipment, which is a brand I remember, but I don't specifically remember. But they're like a cargo style. Pockets, and what I love is that they're really wide leg, which is what also made me think that they were 90s. And they've got that wear on the back, like somebody was stepping on them for, however long they were wearing them. So those are cool. I paid, these were 50% off, so I paid $2.50 for these. And I think that I can put these up on eBay for around 25 bucks. So it was hard to tell. Everything on eBay for this brand was fucking overalls, which is cool and all, but these aren't overalls. So I might be able to get them on Etsy. Etsy had some, oh wait, here, the back pocket too. But the ones on Etsy were, somebody cut them off into shorts. So, and I forget how much they were, but these are pretty cool. That's it. Let's see, what do I want to show you? I'll show you these next because they're kind of boring, but they'll make me money. So these, obviously, it is a plain white t-shirt, but it's Screen Stars. So the Screen Stars Best is a little bit older, later than just the plain white Screen Stars tag. I think this is, I don't know if this is 80s or 90s. I don't remember. But anyway, I wasn't sure if this would get anything, but I looked it up on eBay. There was one sold for $12.99. And then there were two others that had sold that were originally listed at 24, 25 bucks, and they had taken best offers on. I didn't look up what they sold for as best offer yet, but I figured even at 12 bucks each, that's pretty good. And these are, what size are these? These are size large, or at least one of them is. Large, large, and large. So I may try to put them in a lot together. All three. I paid $2 each, so I paid $6 for them. If I throw them up as a lot, I'll look up what the other two sold for. But if I throw them up as a lot for $35 with best offer, then that would be really nice. I got these, which I'm a little uncertain about, but these are Gap jeans. You can see low-rise flare, so that's whatever, probably 2000D. I get a little fuzzy on my eras once it's past like the 80s at this point. Everything else sort of jumbles together for me. But they have all this really cool embroidery on them. So, and then there's the back, which I thought was really neat. And let's see. These are marked as a size 2, so there's no way they're going to fit me, but that's all right. I paid $6 for them. If I can get, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have gotten them, but the embroidery got me. I have to look up and see. There was some other pair that was listed, but it only had like an embroidered rose on the one front pocket. It was lame. So, I don't know. We'll see. I always like to save the really awesome stuff to show you last, and there's so much awesome stuff today. All right, this is pretty cool also, and this was $1.50. So it's just a vintage V-neck ringer tee. This is actually navy blue. It's showing a little black for you guys. And this is style-wise, I think it's 80s. I don't know for sure, but it's pretty cool. It's got a little schmutziness back there. But I actually have another vintage blue and white ringer tee that I kind of liked for myself, but was thinking that I should sell because I feel like I could do like 25, 30 bucks on these. So then I got this one today, and this is cool. So this is This mark is a size small, so I might just be able to keep this one. And this is 100% cotton. I can't remember if the other one is, but this feels really soft. I like V-necks for myself. I probably will just sell it. I have too many t-shirts as it is, and I don't even like wearing t-shirts. So this I have not looked up comps for either. Most of the stuff I have not looked up comps for because it was just awesome and I bought it. This I bought because it's silk and it is Roberto Cavalli, which is like a thing. And it has this like shiny business going on the tag. So it's probably some holographic crap to make sure that it's not a copy or what. I don't know. I don't really care. But it's 100% silk and it's very pretty. It's a pretty print. Right? I think it's hard for you to see, but there's like a lot of metallic threads running through this. And then it's done up, I am going to butcher the pronunciation of this word. The closures are done as the Chinese, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. It's a word, it looks like it's spelled chenogasm, something, but all right, it's hard to see. So it's got the sort of Mandarin collar type thing, and then it closes here sort of diagonally, right? So if you have the shirt on, the closure goes down like this and then down this side. So like those Chinese dresses that I can't pronounce. I studied that word one day, and I've forgotten the pronunciation for it. So this was really pretty. This is a size extra large is what the tag is marked as. What is happening here? Oh, I think it's missing one of its little closure guys. Oh no. It's very weird. I think it's coming a little bit undone where the closures were pulling. So somebody probably wore this and it was a little bit too big to be wearing it. That's all right. I think that I can still sell it regardless. So, where'd your sleeve go? Anyway, it's very pretty. I don't think it's supposed to be all crinkly, wrinkly looking like this. So I'll try and steam it and see how it looks. It is getting very dark out again. My survival comment is I was in the Salvation Army. I went to the post office, dropped my stuff off. And then I was going to go to the Salvation Army and then the dry cleaner. And so I go into the Salvation Army, and as I'm leaving, like I walk to my car, which is, just around the corner. The second I sit in my car, raindrops start coming down, and I'm like, oh, that sucks, drizzly raindrops. I drive to the end of the street, and it is pouring. And then I turn the corner from there, and there is wind, like the rain is blowing sideways. There's garbage cans being hurled across the street. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So that was fun and exciting. And then I texted my boyfriend because he's in the city and he's on a job with a client, so he had taken public transportation. Was going to be taking public transportation home, and I was like, holy shit, if he's coming home in this. So I was like sitting in the car just waiting to see if he was anywhere near home so that I could just go get him so he wouldn't die on the 5-minute walk home. He didn't answer me, so then I just went home. And by the time I got back into my driveway, it basically stopped. So this rainstorm, I sat in the car for a little bit, but the whole thing lasted like 10, 15 minutes. But now it's getting all dark and disgusting again. And I had some horrible, when your phone makes that terrible sound, like the world's going to end, like severe thunderstorm warnings or whatever. So it was frightening. That's why it keeps getting darker right now. I think it's getting darker for you guys. All right, on with the haul. The next item I got was this cute little vintage blouse. And I say cute because somebody will think it's cute. It's not really my cup of tea, so to speak, but the tag. And there's a shop on Etsy, and she's on Instagram. And the owner's name is Karen, so some of you may know who she is. Her, hey pickers, Karen's shop on Etsy is Death Rose Vintage, I think is how it's pronounced. And she always has beautiful things. It's like very chic and clean and neat looking, and she models everything herself. This reminded me of something that she might sell in her store. Like, it's just a very simple little blouse. It's the kind of thing, I always look at her stuff and think, if I saw that in a thrift store, I probably wouldn't think to buy it because it just looks like a brown skirt to me, you know, but she makes them look so nice. So anyway, I saw this and thought of her. It's got little darts in the front and actually in the sort of in the back. So it's a little bit fitted, I think. I'm trying to show you the sort of like the way the waist curves in. It does not matter. I don't care that much. But anyway, so I paid $1. I would have had to get it. I had no choice. But I think it'll be a really cute little piece to put up on Etsy. It's a great little, I'm going to guess 50s, 60s type of blouse. 100% cotton, which is always a plus. I am walking around that Salvation Army, and this dress is cotton. I'm sweating sweating, and I don't really sweat, but I can tell that I'm all like my hair is sticking to the back of my neck. It was so hot in there. They have fans in there, but they don't have AC. And I'm looking at some stuff at like polyester, the polyester that they used to wear. And I'm like, how on earth did anybody put this shit on their body when it was like this outside? Dad, I don't know how you guys did that. And I mean, some of the stuff is amazing looking, but I do not buy it because I cannot imagine anybody trying to wear it without dying. You know, it's crazy. Speaking of crazy polyester shirts, and by the way, I would probably sweat to death so that I could wear this. But this is obviously the back, but I love the print on this. And I haven't found a signature in it yet. And I don't know, can you guys see like that sun type of thing there? It's just really, really cool. There's no tag. Somebody cut the tag out because they're a vicious demon. But it's so awesome. So very disco 70s. I don't, you know, I might try it on, but this kind of stuff doesn't look good on me ever, so I don't think it looks good on me. So I don't tend to keep it. And this one would probably be too small. But this just looks very like Godspell to me, you know? Like I keep looking for a face in the imagery. It's so awesome! I love it. And I paid $3 for this, and I would have gladly paid more, but I like it. So, hey Penny, how are you? Sorry, I'm doing badly with the chat today. I only have 3 items left, and I'm debating which one to show you because they're all awesome. Also, I think it's funny the number of times that I'm like, maybe I would just keep this. Like, I wouldn't actually keep as many things as I say that I will. I try everything on. I try on almost anything that I buy that's for women. Even if it's going to be way too big or way too small, a lot of times I'll still try it on because I just want to get a feel for what it's going to look like on a body, you know? My mannequin is usually buried beneath crap, as she is right now. It's so dark outside right now. I'm surprised that it's light in the video. But anyway, I don't really keep as many things as I talk about keeping, but there is one other thing that I really might keep for sure, for reals. This thing is awesome. This I'm totally going to try on, and if I was in the position of like wearing normal work clothes, I would keep it. So this is a vintage blazer. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I can't remember. Right now the lighting is funky. I can't remember if this was more of a blue or a black, but it's a short sleeve blazer. Very pretty, but it's got this like peplum thing going on down on the bottom. So it's a little bit longer in the back than it is in the front. And also, I mean, the print is amazing. I love it. It's got this little tie. So I don't know if it's supposed to go around the front of the back. We'll see. And it's fully lined, which is always lovely. That's the tag. I can't really read, obviously, this part. Sometimes when a tag is super faded like this, there's like remnants down there. What I usually try to do is take a photo of it. I can see that it says dry clean only. I try to take a picture of the tag in Instagram and then use the Instagram filters to mess around with it. And sometimes that'll bring out the print of the font, the tag a little bit. For some reason, I can do it more successfully with Instagram filters than I can with my regular iPhone camera filters. And of course I don't publish the photo because I don't need to do that, but maybe I'll screenshot it if I've got it somewhere where it's as legible as I think it's going to get. I use the sharpen, obviously the brightness and the contrast. And I can't remember, there's another one that's similar to sharpen. And I can't remember what that one's called. Structure, I think. So I'll use those manual filters in Instagram to try and bring out the font a little bit. But this was really pretty. I love this. All right, I'll show you this. This thing is awesome. Look at this. It's a sweater, and it's cotton. And it needs a little tiny bit of like shaviness, which you can't really see the pilling that it's got going on. It's pretty mild, but it's there. And I do want to clean it up. It does have something funky going on in the back of the sleeve here. Yeah, you guys can't really see that. But there's all these little textured areas. Oh my God, you definitely can't see that. There's like little, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's cute. The rainbow is fantastic. And here's the tag, in case you wanted to see that, which of course you do because that's one of the fun parts. Right. So super awesome. Oh, it's not cotton. I totally thought it was cotton. It's Ramie and acrylic. And handmade by L'Americain, whatever. This is it's just awesome. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit late to monetize on the Pride Month thing, but it's cool from an 80s perspective. It's cool from a Pride perspective. It's awesome. So that's fantastic. Oh, I forgot I have something else in here too that I totally forgot about that's hysterical and offensive and awesome. And now it's getting all very angry outside, right? I'm going to show you the offensive thing first if I can figure out how to do it. If you are squeamish, you might not like it, but I'm hoping it'll get me some bank, yo. All right, you're thinking, what is that? Or you absolutely know what it is. These are crotchless panties that I found at the Salvation Army. And I don't know if they were only $1 or not. Usually he's pretty good with me about that stuff. Here is the tag. So like you can tell it's like vintage E. There we go. All right. Nothing looks monkey on them, by the way. So I'm also not very squeamish about handling certain things, although there was another piece of lingerie that I was a little spooked by in the essay. But this was awesome. I thought this was a bralette at first. So I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I was like, oh, that's not a bra at all. So I don't know if I'm going to eBay this sucker, maybe, or Etsy it. It's hysterical. It doesn't have a whole lot of stretch, but I think it'll still be an easy sell anyway. All right, so there's that. I don't know what I'm going to put that up for. I have to look up comps. I have not looked up comps on crotchless panties on Etsy before, shockingly. So I'll do that. But I recently sold a pair of panties, like high-waisted nylon panties for 49 bucks that were pretty cool. So I think, I mean, shit, if I do those for 25, that'd be awesome, right? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to show you the last thing, and this I legit might keep because I really do love this kind of stuff. And I'll show you this. Look at how beautiful that is. And it's red, so of course it's hard to see for you guys. This is all embroidered here. And then on the back, I don't know if I've talked about any of this stuff in a long time for anybody who might be a little bit newer to watching, but I hate when the back is like not embellished and the front is. So this isn't heavily embellished, but at least it's got something going on. It acknowledges that the back of your body exists, and you might want something pretty on the back as well as on the front. But this is just, I really love this so much. I think I'm loving it more as I handle it and look at it. So it's so pretty. Let me see if I can get a little close-up of the embroidery detail for you. I don't know if this, and you can see, yes, there's a little stain there, but I don't care. I don't know if this is like machine embroidery or like, I don't think it's handwork. I think it's machine. I don't know enough about any of that stuff to be able to tell any of it, but I paid $3 for this, so I am thrilled. Thrilled. I love this thing. I have a picture of myself wearing this peasant blouse that I had for sale on Etsy. It was honestly a little bit too big for me, but I just wore it one day in a way that, you know, where I was able to work with that. And I sold it, and I was looking at the photo the other day, and I was like, God, that's a really nice blouse. I should have kept it. I shouldn't have. But so now I'm happy that I found this. So, yay. Anyway, that was my little mini haul, which I did for my friend Jordan. We were talking about stuff that we bought today, which we, you know, well, I shouldn't have bought. I don't know about Jordan. Probably not Jordan, let's face it. But, so I said I would do a little haul, and that's it. So now I have to get to work. I don't know that I'll be able to photograph anything because it's freaking dark in here. But I gotta get some stuff listed. I listed stuff on Etsy the other day, I guess Saturday was probably when I did it. And I want to say I listed like 14 things, thanks to my friend April, who had a little listing challenge. So, and my weekend was dead. I got so many lowball offers on eBay. Everything I was getting offers on was less than 50%. The stuff that I did sell was all of shit that I had up for auction for like $2.99, $1.99. I sold an Alice Cooper t-shirt for literally $1.99. Some other Grand Ole Opry t-shirt for $4. And even a Burberry trench coat, which everybody talks about being, oh, it's an easy $200 or $300. I started it on auction at $49, and it went for $50. So at least it sold. I mean, I'm happy about that. I think at most I paid $20 for that, but I also got it dry cleaned. So, you know, I'm maybe looking at a $15 or $20 profit on that thing. I was really disappointed that it did not go higher than $50. But it didn't. That's the breaks. But I did get some sales on Etsy yesterday and today, finally, a few of them. So I'm happy about that. And I did some sales on Instagram. I hadn't done a sale on Instagram in a really long time, and I put some pillowcases up, and I actually did better on Instagram than I did on any other platform that day. So I do see that when I list things, when I go through like a good listing spree, where I'm listing like 5 to 10 things on the platform that day, typically it takes me like a couple of days before I really see the results from my efforts as far as getting sales. So I'm happy about that, and I want to make sure I keep my momentum going. So I am going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you're having a great week, and that if it is torrential downpours near you, that you are staying dry. Bye.